Hey neighbors, the Handyman here with Initiative Coffee Company, bringing you one more episode of In the Red. Last time on In the Red, we found a pretty cool magic item, and our heroes used a whole bunch of bennies to make a miraculous thing happen, and they created a hallowed space in the Ironwood Forest. Dedicated to the Lady of the Wood. Also, Enix doesn't smell like poop. He did go for a field trip in a latrine. That is a thing that happened. I did not bait anything. I gave you an opportunity to explore. You took up that opportunity. That's the best I can say. Last time they hollowed a space in the Ironwood, they explored an abandoned-ish goblin warren, acquired the goblin family's magic druid staff, and that's what happened last week. One day I'll look at this before I... Hold on. You don't want to be the DM, trust me. It's getting there. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't want the whole world to hear Jake's terrible take on police.
What?
Oh, goodness.
It wasn't even a terrible take!
Well, I guess we'll see you next week.
Right?
I gotta go. I got things to do. I gotta scrub the internet now. Delete the VOD.
Delete the VOD, uh-oh. Alright, last time they found a staff. They hallowed a goblin warren, making a safe location, a sanctuary, if you will, in the Ironwood that has been somewhat thoroughly corrupted. Yeah, that's the stuff that happened. Anyway, we left off with you guys kind of considering leaving the newly hallowed goblin warren, and that is where we will pick up tonight. Ready, go.
Awesome.
Damn
So,
it.
when...
We're all still dazzled by the
It's true, we have been. So should we look outside and see if anything's changed outside?
Sounds like a great idea.
We go out the front door.
As you look outside, it appears as if not much has changed outside.
Okay.
It appears as if the miraculous thing that occurred was concentrated specifically to this location
Well, I mean,
and the people within.
Oh.
So, I
Is
mean,
the poop hole still a poop hole?
Ooh.
I mean, yes, it's still like...
Well, it was full.
It was only like a third full.
A third
Poop,
full.
But it was still...
No, it was a third
what
full.
was
You know
in
what?
it was still poop.
I will say this: the poop hole now has the board with two holes in it thoroughly secure above
Yes!
the poop hole,
We did it.
and it is once again a fully functioning poop hole.
Yes. All right,
Can
guys,
we-
I
can
gotta
we
go. I
stop talking
solved
about the poop hole?
everything that I needed to solve today.
That is my whole goal for today, is to
Oh, man.
re-sanctify the poop hole.
Reinforce the poop hole.
Are there any footprints and such around the area?
Make a survival check.
A survival check.
Oh,
Ooh, I
also
get that.
remind me the dead fellow that we came across. Have been dead for 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, just shy of a month. I am rolling a survival check.
Seemingly begrudgingly.
Nope. I needed to get my character sheet up.
Oh, I did.
That is an 18.
Yeah, so there's a lot of footprint. Like, clearly this was a well-traveled location from some goblinoids. A lot of the footprints are old, as you might expect. It looks like the last time somebody kind of came and went from this location was between 2 and 4 weeks ago. It's tough to kind of like put a fine number on it.
Okay. So let us continue back towards the. Has the ashen vein of burnt mushrooms changed in quality at all?
I don't think so. I think you did a pretty good job of making it not mushrooms on your
Nice.
own, and you didn't really need like the miraculous thing that occurred really didn't have any extra impact on that because it was mostly kind of dealt with. But yeah, I don't think there's any like noticeable difference from when you entered the Warren.
Just wanted to make sure that we didn't spend so much time that it became a concern again. Yeah, exactly. So let us resume our path post haste to the ashes and follow its trail.
Okay. Any particular things you want to do while you're resuming your path?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic and kind of try to pretty much just perpetually have that up.
While I'm carrying this spear, will that not make your magic sensor just continuously go on?
He can specifically locate specific magic items. It's not like Dimitri's Ranger. Is there something bad nearby? Sense. This is a specific magic spell that targets specific things, not a general feeling that targets general bad things.
I'll just hold the spear, like hold the tip of the spear just like right by his head the entire time. Be like a carrier pigeon, like
Right.
screwing with their sense of what's north.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't know why you do that. Just let's go on.
What a monster are you?
So detect magic.
Should we? The veins are like fairly specific, so it's not like. Is there value, everyone, in like trying to look for other veins? Or other
Yes.
existence of mushrooms like in the trees nearby and such?
I think so, because we're trying to find the mother brain, for lack of a better word, of this fungal whatever that we've been royally pissing off because we keep lighting it on fire.
And severing it from itself. Yeah.
I don't see any problem with that.
Has the noises been mostly from the southern direction, or are we talking like a southeasterly?
I mean, when you heard that loud noise, it was from the south, but you have moved pretty far west since then. So you haven't really heard any like deep ominous groaning or anything in a while.
So we may be moving away from the epicenter.
So
Or at least not getting closer, like it's tough to know.
I still think we should pursue this particular vein, because otherwise we're going to have to double back anyway.
And let's
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true.
Well,
Yeah, let's keep on going south.
the vein that we're chasing right now is
Southwest.
well, right, but it was sort of like in what did we call the non-copyright infringing Mission Impossible intro theme? we're following the trail of burnt stuff. It only went in one direction, right? In the
Yeah.
direction that we're heading.
Yeah.
So, and it was that vein of fungus was the one trying to kill Dimitri. So the brain is going to be down that road.
Probably a pink.
That's true.
So let's go.
Let's go.
As we continue, can I also listen for like rustling of footprints and stuff like that? Like to the extent of like we're not going to be stealthy, but I want to listen for ambush.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, D&D Beyond was like 26.
Yeah, sure. You guys travel along the kind of burnt trail of mushrooms for probably about an hour. And you find yourselves getting into it's kind of like a you get to a point where it stops being burnt, right? You notice it seems like there's another kind of hub here. But it's fairly faint. The only reason you're really noticing is because you see like periodic mushrooms that resemble the ones in question, right? Like you are specifically kind of looking for these mushrooms. You're specifically like listening for whatever rustling you can hear. And you get to this kind of area where it looks like it's another kind of hub. And you hear some rustling in the tree line. You get to kind of a path. It kind of forks a little bit, but clearly like it forks around like a berm of trees that are part of like maybe once upon a time it was a clearing, but years ago it was kind of left to its own devices, and trees have grown pretty strong since then. So you find yourselves here. And you can go ahead and check roll 20.
Oh, this is we've been here before. This is World 5 of Super Mario World.
What?
And you could fight the ghost house and decide to go either left or right, and then like it clears a path in the.
I gotta be honest. I've never actually bothered to fight World 5 in Super Mario World. That's what warp whistles are for.
Oh, holy crap! It actually is.
Is it? I don't know.
There's a striking similarity.
I see.
All I know is there's that darn loop with the spot that doesn't mean anything in it.
The spot that doesn't mean anything. Everything means
But here
something.
it will.
All right. So yeah, you find yourselves in this once was clearing that has started to grow back. Pretty quickly. Like it seems like whoever like tended this area did so. Clearly, there's druid magic at work here, right? Like, and maybe that predates what is currently happening. But like, the trees seem to have like magical growth to them that accelerated their growth beyond the normal like aging of a tree.
Oh.
And you do hear trees. There's like clearly some things in the trees.
Yeah. Just in the trees in general. Am I able to identify where in the tree line it's coming from?
What did you get on your perception check?
26.
Yeah.
And I'm observant.
You super can, yeah. They're there.
Oh.
Where are we?
You're over here. You're on the right side of the map.
Ah. Cause I go, guys, I hear rustling and I see I'm whispering, and I'm like,
Russell.
it doesn't matter.
Did you say who's Russell? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
So I can sneak up on one of them,
Okay.
and I guess murder them, but I don't.
What are they?
Yeah, let's figure.
Oh
that
yeah,
out
what are
first.
they look like goblinoids,
Oh yeah,
right?
what are they? Oh no.
I could sneak up on one and murder them. Are
And
they
murder
bad
people.
guys? Oh, I don't know. I should check. Like,
We already
Whoopsie
had that
daisy.
conversation earlier
What?
before the stream.
We're not murder hobos, Spit.
oh,
Yeah, it's well,
it remains to be seen.
yeah. Do I see what type of humanoid, what type of creatures these are?
Yeah, they're goblinoids.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
goblinoid.
You can murder him then. That's fine. Oh, hey.
The spear.
Oh. I was gonna ask if I guess we wouldn't because they weren't here. Did we get a sense for how large the creatures that kill?
They were goblinoid in nature.
Okay,
Approximately goblin-sized.
great. So it's
Hmm.
right.
Enix, do you smell something?
Do I smell something?
Yeah, you're holding the spear right now, right?
Oh, that's right. I can smell. Yeah. Do I smell that sulfurous odor or whatever?
Yeah, you sure do.
Cool.
Hmm.
Why do you
It's like,
keep
hey,
smelling
guys,
yourself?
smelling the thing that I smelled back in the house before. Well, have I been smelling it this entire time? Like the minute we stepped outside of our new hollowed ground back there.
Mhm.
I know I didn't ask, but have I smelled it between there and here?
Faintly, but it is potent here.
It's strong now.
Okay.
Also,
Right.
You do know that, like you get the distinct impression that like that fungus is back in this
Yeah.
area, right? Like it's not gone. There is clearly like you saw the ash line and it has ended. So
Is there anything significant about the threshold between ash and fungus again, or I guess resin?
yeah, it like leads up to where like one of those crystallized resin bits is on the base on the trunk of a tree. Yeah, so that you
Okay.
see a lot more of the like crystallized stuff.
So it's not like someone consciously stopped it; it just hit a natural fire break, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Yeah.
Should I?
Well, we still don't.
I don't
wanna
think they're
murder 'em
going to
because
be.
It's still unclear to me whether these are the bad guys that murdered the guy in the hollowed ground that I got the spear from, or if that guy went nuts and these people ran away.
Okay. So, go ahead, Dimitri.
Can I do my ranger detection thing to see if there's like undead abjurations, anything like that?
Yes, there is one of those things within a mile of you.
In a mile. Guys. I feel
Baron's
like
just
a-
following us.
Aaron's not here though.
No, I know. That's my joke.
Yeah. Guys,
He gets
Um,
within a mile and then he runs away.
So it exists. We need to be careful. All right. So Enix, you're saying let's not
Well, you know
aggress
what?
them immediately.
I know.
So
I know
I'm
I said
supportive
that out
of that.
loud, but well, that smell of the
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
that's-
about.
Yeah. So it's probably not great that we smell them. But I also smelled it when no one alive was around. So I don't
Yeah.
actually know what that means yet. I mean, we can guess.
Should we?
We should probably try to talk to one of them, and then be ready to murder him if need be.
Got it. Okay. Morty, do you have a
Hello.
means of protecting us by any chance, or no? No. I wasn't sure if you had like some kind of aura.
I'm the
stuff.
tank.
I
He's a
understand.
cleric, not a paladin. He doesn't have auras.
That's a good point.
My
Um,
orc not dying.
Okay. Annex, it takes energy to become an animal, right? Like that's not a you
well,
could
it's
just
a
do it.
spell.
I'm
No,
aware. I
it
was
is
trying
to
to use other
prevent.
words. Okay.
It is a resource.
It is a resource
Um,
that is expended.
all right. So we're gonna try to reason with them first.
If they don't shoot us,
Yeah, are they? Are they aware of our presence?
No.
Tough to know. I mean, you haven't been stealthy, so you get the
Yeah.
idea that probably they are aware of your presence, because you haven't done anything to keep them from being aware of your presence.
Yeah. All right. So I got this. We can see you.
Okay.
a start.
They slowly move out of the trees. This one here, down here, is in vaguely is clearly some sort of like sage or shaman or something like that. And they get out and kind of like stare at you expectantly.
Should I
We see
kind
our
of
player tokens.
Yeah, are you? Oh, you're on the wrong layer. Sorry.
should I make a point of displaying to these goblins that I have that spear?
Yep.
Just like hold it
Yeah.
prominently out in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. We mean you. We mean you no harm. We don't intend on doing anything bad here. We came upon a knoll earlier where it looked like one of your kind has been had been significantly beaten. And we wouldn't want that to happen to any more. And so so I walk up cautiously with open arms and I say, is there any way that we can help you too and help you be safe? Because we feel like there's something that is amiss in this land, and we want to be able to keep as many of us safe as we can.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you roll a Constitution save?
You got it. That is a 16.
Okay. 1 second. You take 23 points of necrotic damage as the druid casts Blight on you. Roll for initiative.
Okay. 23 points. Is that something I can see?
No.
It's a spell.
It's a spell.
It's not a. It's
Got it. Not an attack.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dex. Yeah.
It wasn't an attack roll. So if he
And
like
this-
casts a spell that he has to roll to hit on,
Mhm.
then you can save that, but otherwise you can't.
That was the other slap from the NPC to you.
In
Gracious.
theory, yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's the only reason I moved up was to make that easy. But yes.
I
I'm
didn't.
gonna. I'm gonna.
Here's the
refund that
issue:
one.
is when I have stat blocks open, I can't see the overlay or the chat. So
I'll just refund that one.
please do.
Mhm.
I think I've discovered whether they killed the other guy or not. I figured that out with my thinker.
I think so too.
What'd you guys get for initiative?
16.
Roll that.
Spit rolled a 19.
16 as well.
15 teen.
55.
That's 15 in old Flash animation language.
Okay. Excuse me. All right.
Oh,
Did you check the game out last time? Still hot out there? Feel like ice cream.
All right.
Tried lasagna. It's my favorite.
Spit, the 3 goblins are going to move up to you.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And they are all going to attack you with their long swords. I have a 17, a 14,
Does not hit.
and 17.
17's hit.
They will hit you for... each of them hits you for 8 slashing damage, and then an additional 14 damage. So each of them hits you for 22, so 44 total.
Oh.
One
Okay.
of those you can reduce if you'd like.
Yes, exactly. Can I reduce the 22, or do I reduce either the slashing or the
No, you can
additional
reduce
damage?
to 22. Yeah, so it'll be 33 damage.
Oh, down.
You're unconscious.
Yes, I am.
Spit, it's your turn. I need a death saving throw.
You bet. 5.
That's 1 failed save.
I'm aware.
Dimitri, your turn.
Wait, I'm next.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
No idea where my player is.
Am I able to see the shaman in the back?
No. There are trees
No.
blocking your sight.
Mm-hmm.
So if I move down 1, would I then be able to see him?
Yes.
Alright, I will, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the shaman.
Mhm.
So he is marked. I deal an extra 1d6 of damage to him. I am... Let me cast it third and fourth. Okay. So there's that. There's also that. I'm going to attack the shaman.
Okay.
Roll a bunch of dice here and make it sound weird.
Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. Yikes.
I'm gonna not do that. Okay, that is that. Okay, so I'm gonna use. Actually, I didn't say I was gonna use sharpshooter, so I'm not using sharpshooter then, because I need to announce it before I do it.
Mhm.
So that is a 25.
25 hits.
25 hits. That one does 8 plus 4, which is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the other one is a 11.
11 will miss.
11 will miss. Okay. That's the better damage. Okay. And then I still have some movement I can do. I will move back to there.
Okay. Morty.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Yep.
Putting a 3rd level curing wounds, so you get 28 hit points back.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Okay. You watch as the druid moves to the trees and is absorbed into one of them
Ew.
and appears next to Dimitri.
Whoa, I want to be able to do that.
One
How do
day,
I learn
one
that
day
spell?
you can.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
awesome.
And
Wait, if I
then-
turn into a tree, can he like morph into me and teleport somewhere else? That's weird.
Ew.
I don't know. I'd have to look up if it specifically says non-magical tree.
It matters. If I think it's the spell, it is.
Tree stride.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think it's like you just go into a tree, and it doesn't
A
specify.
tree.
I
think you
it's
have
a
to come
tree.
out of the same kind of tree generally, but
So you got to find a similar tree to you, who also is a tree, and you can go
Right.
anywhere.
right anywhere on this plane.
It must be living and at least the same size as you.
Yeah.
Well, the description of the Guardian of Nature spell doesn't specify what type of tree you turn into.
All right. Well,
All
it's
it
your
says-
turn.
But all
Enix.
it says
I
it's the
don't
same.
want to do that, but
It's your turn, Enix.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it? I
No,
thought-
it says the same kind within.
okay. I don't
Oh,
particularly
can
know
you
what I want-
undie? There you go.
So is there anything? This is a bad time to be asking this, but is there anything? What do I know about this spear as like a weapon?
Nothing, because you didn't take time to attune to it.
Great. Can I try to run through the shaman with it?
Yeah, you can make a melee attack with a spear. It's a magic spear.
Well, right. That's why I figured there's
Yeah.
something significant about it. I don't know anything about it though. Like, what am I just?
It's just a melee attack, and then the spear. Everything is +1 because it's a magical weapon, and then whatever I think it's a D8 is spear damage.
Okay.
6.
D6 is spear damage. Somebody did a thing, but I don't have that open.
I don't. Oh, I don't know if I want to use this thing or not.
Dark Searchman, thank you so much for the follow.
Heck yeah! Well, I appreciate it.
It seems very Chekhov's gun that I've been given this spear that no one else can use.
Yeah, but I'm a bad writer, so maybe I didn't plan on the gun ever going off.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Then I'll abandon that plan.
Or
I'd
maybe
like
I did.
Ooh, the
Maybe I'm a
intrigue.
predictable writer. Who knows? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna cast 4th level Summon Beast.
Okay.
Dickbird has treated me well so far.
So you're gonna summon a tick bird.
Yeah.
At level 4.
I want to, well, yeah, so I want to summon Dickbird and use multi-attack on... I don't know if I should be worried about the most... I want to multi-attack the top goblin there and then the one below him. Like this one and this one.
Rather than multi-attacking a single target to bring it down faster. This is all up to you. I'm just clarifying.
That's a good idea. So, okay. I lied. I'm going to both attack that one.
The middle one?
Yes.
Okay. I just have to find a stupid token for your stupid dick bird. I found one. There you go.
Is that the cardinal?
No, it's a bloodhawk.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna multi-attack, and I've used this stupid spell 1,000 times and forget every single time how it works.
You know, 60% of the time it works all the time, though.
It's true. That's what I'm told.
Oh, gosh, it's right there. Okay, so they need to. So I'm making a multi-attack melee attack against them. I honestly cannot remember how this is supposed to work.
You make 2 attacks.
That's easy enough. Oh, it's written. God, it's even written right there.
Yep.
We
This
didn't want to
is-
say it.
Look,
It's better if you go through the process yourself, so you learn.
math
it.
is difficult. I have to do so.
Yep.
That first one was a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
See all that, and I didn't even 7, 11, 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
The first attack, and then he makes this like noise as birds do.
I'm sorry. What kind of noise? Okay.
That second one was a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay. And as a bonus attack, I do nothing, or bonus action, I do nothing.
Okay.
Does the bird get pack tactics or no?
I think it gets hover
Land,
instead.
land and water only. It does.
Got it.
Yeah.
So the bird
It gets
would get-
flyby attack as a bird, but it is
Yeah.
not flying by. So.
So, but he is going to fly and like perch up on this tree here,
Okay.
so that he does not also get attacked.
Sure.
Or she, they. I don't know. Are these things gendered? Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I think it's up
Birds
to
in the
you.
tree.
You summoned it.
Yeah.
Goblins. They are. One of them is going to attack Morty. I have a 13 and a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
It hits you for 8 and 14 for 22 damage.
Yep.
It's going to make a second attack. Or a third attack, rather. And the third attack also misses. The one down is going to split his attacks. 1 on Spit, 2 on Morty. Hits Spit, hits Morty, misses Morty. Spit.
22 more.
Yes, 22 to you, Spit 8 to you. And then the third one is going to attack Spit. Miss. 18 to hit.
And I will have that one
To 11.
18 to 9.
It's
No,
22 down to
18 to
11.
hit.
18 to hit.
Oh,
for 22 damage.
got it. Yeah, 18 hits.
Down
Yep,
to
22
11,
down to
yeah.
11.
What?
Yep.
What's causing the extra damage?
A
Like,
mar-
what? I mean, yeah, I guess like what are they doing? That's
So goblins have martial advantage, and the fungus has infested goblins. So the fungus learns their abilities and gives them extra stats.
got it. Cool.
Ooh.
Didn't know if it was like they got poison on it or something.
No. It's just from martial advantage. Once per turn, they can deal an extra 46 damage to a creature with a weapon attack, if it's within 5 feet of an ally. Spit.
Annex, which of these
The
did
middle
it
one.
attack? The middle one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and attack the middle one, and I have advantage because Morty is nearby it. So that gets a +1, +4. Yeah, so that is a 26.
26 hits.
And I will roll 5d6 plus 5. 5, 10, 15, 23 damage.
23 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then I will attack again.
Mhm.
Remind me again, now I just add my dex? Or
Yes, you are. Do you have 2-weapon fighting?
Yes.
Then you add
That is my
your
bonus action.
proficiency.
No, sorry. I use my bonus action as... Oh, yeah, I do have 2-weapon fighting. So I use my proficiency, so it's
and
just...
your dex. So if you have 2-weapon fighting, you get to use both,
Oh.
but you don't get to add your dex to the damage.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
Unless
that's
you
a
take-
24.
Unless you take the
Unless I
fighting
take that
style.
feat.
Or the
Exactly.
feat, yeah.
Yeah.
24
Cool.
hits.
And then, yeah, just get 5 damage with my rapier.
Okay. Yep. Do you want to
And then that's it because my second action is the bonus action, correct? My second attack is the bonus action.
Because you only have 1 attack right now.
Yeah. So if I move, I encourage attacks of opportunity from any of them.
3 of them, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could do it to just one of them, but yeah, I'll just stay there
Okay.
and grimace at them and said, "We didn't mean any harm, and you slapped me. Stop, please."
There is nothing.
They spit this.
In their
They got
face.
fungus on them.
I'm aware.
There's nothing in.
They
like,
need
it's
to
blank.
die.
We're working on it.
Dimitri.
So shooting a bow and arrow at point blank is at disadvantage.
Correct. Unless you have crossbow expert.
I do not. I'm using a longbow because I converted all those crossbow bolts.
Interestingly enough, it doesn't matter what weapon you're using if you have crossbow expert. You can
Really?
use all ranged attacks at melee with the feat, including ranged spell attacks. But
Mm.
Good to know. Oh, so now that's a mechanics question. So since I have Hunter's Mark on this dude that is now right beside,
Mhm.
if I was to cast Ensnaring Strike, would I lose concentration on my Hunter's Mark?
yes,
Okay,
because you can
And
only
then-
concentrate on one spell at a time.
because I can only concentrate on one spell at a time. Okay, so what I will do,
Assuming
is,
I'm not sure off the top of my head, is Ensnaring Strike a concentration spell?
it says duration, concentration.
Then yes, you would lose Hunter's Mark.
Then I will. Let's see. If I do a point blank, I'd have to roll 2 dice and not take the worst. Only 2. Or if I just use my sword, I'd just flat roll that. So yeah, I'll do that. I will attack with my short sword.
Okay.
I don't have a technique short sword +1. A 16 plus 7, 23 to hit,
23 hits.
and a 9 to hit.
9 does not.
A paltry 7 damage from that one that hits.
Okay. Anything else?
And then, so if I move away, it'd be an attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
No, I'll be a man and just sit here and take some damage.
Okay. Morty.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
myself. That's my turn.
Alright. I need... Dimitri, you watch as Druid kind of like slowly reach out toward you, and you can see him kind of like twitching as he like tries to get the magic off, and he just like touches your arm and nothing happens. Alex.
Is he caressing me with his strong arm?
It looks aggressive, but nothing happens. Alex.
He aggressively reaches
This is
towards
my
you and just goes
strong
like,
arm. I
oh,
bet
on
he's
your
my-
arm though.
I bet
Anyway, so if I go to,
I know what you're talking about.
Summon Beast is a concentration spell. If I were to try and make a melee attack, would that break concentration?
No, the only thing that breaks concentration is if you are attacked and fail a concentration check, or if you cast another concentration spell,
Okay.
or if you decide to stop concentrating on it.
All right. I would like to not do any of those.
Okay.
I do want to try and attack the sensual shaman over here
Okay.
with that spear. It's worth a try, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So 19 to hit,
19 hits.
and you said it was 1d8,
D6.
d6. That's this one.
Plus your strength,
Uh,
plus 1.
Plus my strength. Well, minus my strength.
Yep.
Well, 6 then.
6 total.
Just, it all evens out. 6 points of damage. Did anything fancy happen because of the spear?
Nope.
Ah, that's a shame. All right. So,
Did you say like a magic word with it though?
Well, I didn't know. As Brian pointed out, I didn't take the time to attune myself to it.
Make one up.
It's poof.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I tried.
How did
I'll
he
try-
know?
I'll try different things. So I guess that's my turn. So Dickbird then would like to try and continue attacking the same goblin. Goblin.
The same goblin.
The same goober. That would be a numbers to hit. 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
15 points of damage, or damage if
Okay.
you're French. And on its second attack,
I don't think that's true.
That's true.
I think that's bad French.
It's well, I took German in high school. What do you want?
Yeah.
20 to hit on the second attack.
Yep.
And 12 points of damage.
He's dead.
Neat.
Yeah.
And the bird looks really self-satisfied and goes and perches in the tree at like the same spot again.
Okay.
There-ish.
The goblins will go, and they will take their attacks. One on Morty. 14, 14, 25 for 22 damage. The other one on Spit. 15, 10, and 14.
The 15 hits.
22 damage. I
Down
assume
again.
I mean, you can reduce it to 11 with your
Down.
thing. Okay.
Yep.
Spit. Death save.
You got it. 19.
Great. Dimitri.
Oof. So if I attack other goblins, would the shaman have attack of opportunity on me?
Oh,
No, you're just at disadvantage.
yeah, he's holding you.
Because
Okay.
you're like aiming at his friends, and he's like, no, stop that.
But if I use sharpshooter, it says
But
Right.
but you don't have crossbow expert, so he still gets to be like, no, stop that.
so he's still no.
It's not a cover issue. It's a no, stop that issue.
It's a no stop that issue.
Yeah.
All right. So either way, I would be at disadvantage.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna take my bow and I'm gonna put it at the face of this shaman guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
A 14.
A 14 does not hit.
All right. I'm gonna take another arrow and try it again, since I just like shot right past his face.
He was like, no, stop that.
A 15.
A 15 also does not hit. He's like, no, really, stop that.
Look, man. You in the heat of battle, your palms get sweaty. You know, mom's spaghetti, and you lose your grip on the bow and you miss.
It just happens.
It seems right.
What can I do as my bonus action?
You have a couple of spells that will break your concentration, most likely. You could... nope, you can't make an offhand attack because the bow takes 2 hands. Not a lot currently, if I'm honest.
Oh,
All right. Well then, I will move right there
Okay.
because he doesn't attack me when I do that.
No, he doesn't. Morty.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to touch Spit.
Mhm.
28 more back.
woo!
That makes it the druid's turn. I need constitution saves from Enix and from Dimitri.
This isn't doing well. 12.
Ew.
That's not good. Yeah, that's not successful.
13.
Cool. So we both
We've
suck
got
at
7
that.
bennies.
Well,
Please.
which one of us are about to be in a bigger world of hurt?
All right. I'm assuming no one's using a Benny because you didn't say you were. You guys take 28 thunder damage as he casts a 5th level Thunder Wave spell.
Ow.
Rude.
I think you're also pushed back. Yeah, you're pushed 10 feet away.
Ooh.
No, I like this actually. This
Yeah.
This works to my benefit.
I like that too.
Boop, 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 boop. Enix.
Yeah, so with that done, since I have been pushed back,
I'm gonna be that guy. Did you hold concentration on that summoned animal?
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll a concentration check.
I guess we both do.
oh well, I was about to cast a different spell anyway, so
Okay.
it kind of
Okay.
doesn't matter.
That's
So
fine.
my Dickbird
Poof.
Yeah, I do want so I want to bring down call lightning on top of the shaman who just hurt us so badly. It's it's a 60-foot radius, so it has to be kind of focused off screen there.
Thanks for subscribing.
Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah.
The losers team. That's great. 2 months.
Take care. Yes.
You
And
leave
using
this
that
Javier.
sweet Prime Gaming sub.
That's true. Oh, I
Rest
suppose
well,
I should
though.
Make that adjustment.
Take it easy, my dude.
Concentrates more.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I would like to bring down Call Lightning on, well, not directly on top of him, but like far enough east that he'll get caught by the. Oh, make sure I did this right. Oh wait, no, I could bring the lightning cloud, like I can
Kind of
focus it
above all of
directly-
you, yeah.
Yeah, I can
but you
focus
need,
it above me.
You're
and
focusing a
then-
bolt on him, I assume.
Yes.
Yes.
That is exactly what I want to do.
And
so
he needs to make a dex or a con save. I don't
he
remember.
must make a dex save.
He fails.
It hits.
Yep.
Cool. I need to get enough dice out.
Ooh.
That's why I like this spell. That's a 10. It's also 10. So, what's the current weather like, actually?
Gloomy, I guess.
Okay,
Like
but it wasn't already stormy.
No,
That's
it
what
wasn't
I'm asking.
stormy, no.
Okay. All right.
they're not D12s, no.
Well, I get an extra D10 if
Yeah.
it happened to be stormy already.
Nope.
So, 11, 17, 20 points of damage.
Okay.
And because I don't have to worry about it anymore, I kind of want to just, move.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right.
What stat is the concentration check?
On
Constitution.
Huh? I get an 18 on my roll, so
How much damage did you take?
you didn't take more than 38.
No, it was 28. I think you're good.
it's 28.
Okay. After NX is the goblins. They're gonna start to move. You're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Bet I will.
Spit.
Yeah. Do I apply anything to my attack of opportunity, or is it just a flat roll?
No, it's
Normal
a
attack.
regular attack.
Oh, then that is a 25.
25 hits.
Awesome. And it is just a regular D6 plus the stuff.
Mhm.
Because he ventured away from me, so I don't have pack tactics.
Correct.
10 damage.
Morty, you're gonna get one as well.
I will punch him. 'Cause
Unarmed
that's
strike.
the only thing that I have.
We'll get you a mace.
I don't want a mace. 11.
11 misses. And they will attack Enix. 6 attacks
does
on
it-
Enix.
Does Spit also get a attack of opportunity?
I did
He did.
it already, yeah.
Wait,
No,
say that again?
both of them.
6 attacks?
No, he
No.
only gets
Yep.
one.
Oh,
Okay.
It takes your
No,
reaction
he's
to
gonna
make
hit
an
you
attack of
6
opportunity.
times.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to hit 6 times. It's a 13, a 28, a miss, a 20, a 12, and a 23.
Sounds like
All right,
Three
so
hits.
he landed 3 on me then.
Sure. So 22, 44, 66 damage. Nope.
Okay.
Wait. 22, 44, 55 damage.
Because of the crit.
No,
no crit.
hold on.
Wait, was there a crit?
There wasn't a crit. The first one was
Oh.
22 because of martial prowess.
Yeah.
The second was 22 because it was a different one with martial prowess. It's 44. And then the third one is 8. So
52.
52.
I still need a calculator to figure out how negative that makes me.
How
It
many hit
doesn't- it
points are
doesn't-
you at?
Yeah, how many?
I have minus 21 now.
Well,
What's
you
your
have 0
max?
now. But
Well, yeah, I have 0.
yeah, you can't go negative, so.
Okay,
we
well,
can't go
I'm
undead.
down.
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, what? Oh.
That's a goblin's spit.
Oh, man. You hurt my friend, but if I walk up and fight, I don't get advantage and stuff.
You would get sneak attack.
No, he wouldn't.
No, I would not.
What would give him sneak attack? Am I
Nothing.
missing something?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing gives me sneak attack. You know,
I'm
I
gonna
will suck
suggest
at it.
something.
Yeah.
You could hold your action until I walk up to stab them,
That's true.
and
You
then
can
you
move
can
up
have
and then hold.
advantage.
Yeah.
on the
Oh, I forgot that you can hold.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, I will agree with that. I will go ahead and
attack.
move
Just don't go
up.
in the middle. Okay, thank
I
God.
know. Yeah. No, it.
I was about to have a major BF right there.
Right. Yep. Nope. That's yeah.
Okay.
So I will hold and ready my attack for when he
When Morty moves up.
walks up.
Okay.
Yep.
Dimitri. What's that?
Wow, Pepper! Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey, look at that.
shit.
I'll give you a
Thank you
Benny
so
for a
much.
raid. I'll give you a Benny for a raid.
Oh God, I gotta start making new channels, and just keep on raiding.
It can't be a raid of 1.
Yeah.
It can't just be
yeah.
you.
I'll just put
Exactly.
myself in another raid, and I'll just keep on doing raids of 2, and it'll
Oh,
get bigger
man.
and bigger. I've got like 10 accounts just open.
Yes. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just tuning in, this is In the Red, where we are getting our faces beaten by goblins.
While playing World of
Goodness.
Warcraft.
What?
Oh, are we still game World of Warcraft right now?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no.
Pepper, I was
Alright.
listening to one of your songs right before we started playing this. I love you, bye.
There's no something like or something.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna attack the shaman, the sharpshooter.
Okay.
One of them was a natural 20, so
Yeah!
there's that. The other one, I'm gonna use that Benny we just got for that raid. And that would be a let's see, 18 plus 4, a 22. So I guess that would be a 24 and a 22.
Those will both hit.
So for the 20, so the nat 20, it's
Max dice.
Max dice. So
Then
it's
roll
a-
again.
So it's a D8. Does that include the D6 from Hunter's Mark?
Yep.
All right. So that's 8 plus 6. It's 14. That's another. Plus another 13. So that's 27 plus 10 plus 4.
Okay. 37.
41.
41.
So that's 41. Is he still alive?
He is.
Alright, and then the second one is 7 plus 4, so that's 11 plus 10, so that's another 21 damage.
Wow.
God. That's what I was trying to do with the lightning.
Is he still alive?
He is, yes. Morty.
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna move, Dimitri, or no?
Can I not move?
Oh, you can move.
Can I go through the trees like that? No.
Please, for the love of God, do not do that.
I wouldn't
I need you to
recommend it.
tank.
Like,
Yeah.
Um.
There's like fungus and everything.
Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. I will move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I will move right there.
okay. Morty.
He walked out, then I attacked the guy.
Yep.
That one's a 19.
Hey, Annex, you get 28 HP back, because it doesn't sound like I'm getting any counter spells right now.
Does that mean I go from 0 to 20?
28.
Okay, neat.
That's
There's
the end of my
nothing.
turn.
There's nothing on the table that can counterspell you. So.
That's why I'm assuming. I'm not even not even asking anymore. That's the end of my turn.
So that's 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 23 points of damage to the lower guy.
Okay. Anything else? I guess that is all the things, because that was a
Yeah, it's all the things.
The druid is going to move down to Dimitri, and make a melee spell attack against you. That'll hit. Dimitri, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, nope, it's a con save.
Oh, I wanted a dex save.
It's not a dex save.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
Huh.
With a Benny or
Hey.
as a halfling?
No, as a Benny, because that was authority as a Benny.
Okay.
Or as a 13.
13 fails.
Okay.
Nothing happens yet. Annex,
It's me. I'm alive again, aren't I?
you are. You
Yeah.
are prone. You do have wild shapes you could do to get a little tankier.
Yeah. So I have lost concentration on my
Lightning.
Yeah.
thundercloud up there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I what do I want a wild shape as? That's kind of what I was thinking.
Bear?
It can be up to a CR your... Oh no, it's not polymorph. I think it's a CR 2?
He can't. We're not high enough level because he's a moon. He's a
Oh, he's a
land.
land druid.
I think the highest is 1 or 1.5. I don't think there's even 1.5. I think it's a bear or a moose. I don't think it's a moose actually. I don't know. It's in D&D Beyond.
I gotta be honest. I still like the lightning idea.
Then
Didn't
do the
work
lightning
so great
idea.
Huh?
Then do the lightning idea.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm going to. Yeah. It's only 3rd level now because I ran out of 4th level, but
Mm-hmm.
I am going to summon my lightning cloud. I'm going to focus it right there so that I don't also hit Dimitri. I'm sure Dimitri would appreciate it.
Mhm.
And he must make a dex saving throw.
I have an 18.
Oh, then he succeeded. Or, yes, that's
He
a
takes
successful save.
half
But he
damage.
takes half as much
Yeah.
damage, so... I like all those.
So say the total number, and he'll cut it in half.
It's 14 damage. It's it rolled 28.
Yep, he's dead.
Neat.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Goblins.
Gamblins.
Actually, this one is gonna go after Spit again. 2 on Spit, hit and a miss. Spit 22, I assume down to 11.
Correct.
1 on Morty, that's a miss. The other one's gonna attack Annex 3 times. Miss. And
Ooh.
And a crit.
I'll
Ooh.
use my reaction. I'm using my reaction to stop to make it just a hit.
Okay. 22 damage. Annex.
Okay. All right.
Spit.
Yeah. So I am gonna attack this guy again.
Hmm?
That's a 26.
26 hits.
And 5, 10, 15, 22, 25 damage.
Okay.
Then with my rapier, 27 to hit,
Also hits.
5 damage again.
He's dead.
Yeah! I like
Uh,
the rapier's in there and I twist it, but it doesn't really do a lot because it's a rapier.
Right. Dimitri.
Am I feeling all right?
No.
Not. All right. As long as I'm not feeling
I actually need you to make another con save.
Another con save. Let's see. Penny.
Oof.
I failed it.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the last goblin with sharpshooter
Mhm.
with my longbow. I got a pair of 15s.
Yep. The 15s will miss.
He'll miss.
Yeah.
AC 16.
Sadness.
Morty.
I'm gonna staple myself.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Annex.
Yep. So I'm gonna bring down bolts of lightning right up above. So dex saving throw.
He has an 11.
So he will take 8, 8, and 7 damage. So it's 23 points of damage.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
Okay. You don't want to use a bonus action at all? You have like healing word you could use, or
I do not have that.
okay.
I have one thing I can use as a bonus action, and it is Guardian of Nature, which at 4th level, which are 2 things I have none of.
Sure.
Mm.
I would recommend using prepping healing
Yes,
word.
Healing word. Yeah.
This is the goblin's turn. This is gonna move. Morty, you're gonna get a punch attack as it moves to Dimitri.
No, I can punch now. I'm not gonna take it.
Okay. I have a 23 and a 22 to hit you, Dimitri.
Yes.
20 for 30 damage.
All right.
Both attacks.
Oh, both of them are 30, or is it 32?
Total of 30. It's 22 and 8.
Okay.
Spit.
Stop hurting my friends! And I go and I run up, and I go and I attack. That is a 17.
That will miss.
Dang it. Then I go and I run and I hit again with my rapier. Or can I... It's the short sword that misses, so then I have to hit with my rapier. I can't, like, try again with my short sword?
Correct, because it's an offhand attack.
Yep. That is a 19.
19 hits.
But I could still apply my
Your
sneak attack.
Yep.
16 was the AC.
On the
Different
druid,
guy.
it was a 16.
Different
On
guy.
the other ones,
Yep.
it's a 19.
So yeah, 9, 13, because I don't add anything to that one.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Dimitri.
I am. So Big Mar potions are level appropriate potions. Is what it is.
Tier appropriate. Yeah.
Tier appropriate.
So it's
So-
44 plus
Plus 4.
4.
So
Wait,
it'd be
No, it's
8.
44 plus 8. I'm sorry.
44. Okay. I'm going to pop open that Big Mar potion and chug it down.
Okay. Do you want to use Healing Word as a bonus action?
So that's 10, so I gain 18. I can't get Healing Word as a ranger.
I think you can.
No.
No?
I can. I
Bard
can
cleric
cure,
druid.
Alright.
I can cure wounds.
That's true.
Mm,
But what I'll also do as a bonus action, just in case, I'll just rearrange Hunter's Mark on the dude.
Okay. Morty.
Actually, I'm just gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Finally, can I have a deck save?
Yep. 12.
Barely fails. Thank goodness. Uh, 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
It's my turn. And actually, yeah, it's my turn.
Enix.
Yeah, so lightning right there.
Okay.
So once again, a dex saving throw, please.
10.
He fails. So he takes 15, 20 points of damage.
He drops.
Yay!
yeah!
I just
Are we
imagine
out of
this, like-
initiative or no?
Yes.
I
Okay.
just imagine
Phew.
this like charred skeleton.
I'm gonna
like,
go
in-
over to. I'm gonna go over to. Dimitri and go, hey, what's going on? Do I like? Does he exhibit the same signs that NX had?
No, Dimitri, I need a 3rd Constitution save.
$20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So far, nothing is. He doesn't look great, but
Would it exhibit me wanting to do less restoration? I guess that's the question.
no, because he is not currently diseased. He got hit with a contagion spell, but
Okay.
the disease
Well,
is not effective.
It
yet.
hasn't taken,
It hasn't
so-
manifested yet. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say to everybody, y'all need to learn your spells.
Well, speaking of
if-
that, I would
We
like to
need
use
to take another long rest.
or we could do that.
No,
I-
I'm out of 4th. I'm out of 3rd. Like, I'm spent again. Like,
I'm gonna.
I get.
I'm gonna,
It was a really tough battle. It
I'm
it
gonna
was.
cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Touch myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to use Cure Wounds on level 3 on myself.
I do have staples for everyone, unless you guys want me to wait to use that on a different battle. It's up to you guys.
What, staples or the cure wounds?
My staples. I do not. I have 7 spell slots left, which are 1 and 2 levels.
I would save the staples then. So it's 9 plus 2.
Spit, how do
so
you look?
that's-
Because you do not have the ability to cast spells on yourself. How do you look?
I mean, I can cast invisibility on myself. I could
I'm
give
talking
myself
about
mirror
healing.
image. I know, I'm joking. I'm not looking great, but I think we all are in agreement that we want to go and long rest. We happen to know a place where we can rest. The beds might not be the right size, but maybe we should hightail it back there and just take care of ourselves there. I'll accept any healing, but I
accept
think we
healing
took
on you.
care of a major blight.
Okay, why don't we work on that? We'll take a short break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Let's take 8 minutes. Let's aim for 8:55. We'll come back, refill your drinks, use the bathroom, do the things you need to do. We'll be back after this. And we're back with more in the red. Our heroes just killed some goblins. What do you guys want to do? Okay. Okay. Sure. No, he has a collapsible pole. Right. I'm envisioning the dinosaur head ones from the museum. Yeah. Cool. As you look through the goblin bodies, you see 3 sets of ironwood plate mail, sized for goblins, but could reasonably be halfling sized as well, probably. Yeah, I mean, small creature for sure. I don't know, like, how useful plate armor is going to have. Like, you're also not going to be able to do a lot of roguey things in plate armor. So, additionally, you see they all have scimitars made with onyx blades. It's plate armor made with ironwood. What? Oh, because you're not strong enough? Oh, yeah, that's rough. I mean... I mean, it's like set in pieces of plate, so like you could put on some of it, I guess, and not all of it. I don't know. Yeah, you could salvage half plate out of it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, but you have onyx scimitars on all of them, and then they're well made, but they're not like magical. No. And then you have what is clearly like local fauna skin robes on the druid, with similar kind of druidic runes to the staff. Clearly, the staff belongs to the same person the robes belong to, and now he's dead, so it's not an issue. Well, he didn't mind anything because he was dead. Like, no. He's been dead. Like, yeah, like, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Anix, roll me an insight check. You don't smell as like profound in odor. Like clearly there is still fungus in this region, but like those individuals were substantial like deposits of the odor. Mm-hmm. There's never a bad time to notice that you have a tinderbox and torch in your inventory. Everyone has a tinderbox and torch in their inventory. It comes with a kit. Sure, yeah. Your insight check, you get the idea that so until the druid came along, The fungus was like tapping into nervous systems to like move limbs, right? Like it was very like it could tap in and like smack things with by like controlling limbs. You notice somehow the fungus is getting more adept at controlling individuals because it's able to tap into their like ability to cast spells and their like racial abilities as well. This is a new development that is unsettling. I mean, I would think it was unsettling. You get to decide whether you are settled by it, but yeah, tree strike. You had not encountered that before. No. You know that now. Like, you do know. Seemingly, it's not complete, right? Like, seemingly, it doesn't have complete control of those abilities because it was still like failing to cast those spells at times, right? So every time the druid casts a spell, I rolled a mischance. You had a 50% chance of succeeding. This is mechanically, right? Like 50% chance of actually casting that spell. He failed one. That's when he gently caressed Dimitri, right? So clearly, it's not like perfect control, but it's unsettling regardless because they're presumably it's only a matter of time, unless you deal with the source, right? What? I don't know. That sounds like a movie David Duchovny would be in. Mm-hmm. Um, I guess not like explicitly, but you get the overall sense that like these are the goblins that lived in the Goblin Warren. Yep. I mean, there's like whole like deposits of fungal resin that's crystallized on trees. Like there's a lot of fungal no goodness. The mummy wraps. Yeah. Yeah, you manage to stab it, and it cuts through it pretty quickly. Like it cuts through it almost like the spear is operating on its own, right? Almost like it is. There's like a thirst to end the corruption. Look, I have not declared that it is sentient. I have not made any declarations one way or the other. There's no way for you to really know that unless you attune to it. You spend an hour getting to know it. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? No, he isn't. I don't know. Yeah. Is everybody muted? Everybody's muted. All right.
All right.
Oh no.
Hello?
Wait, did they just miss the whole?
They missed the whole thing.
Oh no!
All right, so long
It is
story.
Wait, no, it's better if they find out on their own.
That could be.
We all know, and we're
man.
in on the story, and they're not.
It's a weird form of dramatic irony that is reverse what it normally is, where all the characters in the story know. But
We've read the script already.
all
Y'all
the
haven't.
characters in the story know, but the audience doesn't.
And now we gotta be vague about what this thing is. Whatever it may be. Maybe it's the fungus.
So we're walking along, and the spear is just kind of.
It's got fungus on it.
It's wiggly.
It's like a metal detector now,
what's
or
the,
tuning fork.
What are the what are they called? The like the wooden
Dowsing?
tree a
Dowsing
dowsing
rods?
rod. Thank you. Yeah, dowsing rod, where it's just
Oh,
like I'm
man.
following, except it follows fungus instead of water.
Wait, it
I don't
follows
think
water?
that's what it does.
No, dowsing rods are, it's just a tree branch, but like people up
Yeah.
to this day will pretend that they can find sources of underground water by taking a tree branch, and it kind of course
Wiggle.
it's been debunked 1,000 times, but people still do it because humans.
Also, side note, before we get any further on this, I still imagine one mushroom patch that's been like the very sentient mushroom patch arm, that even though we've been burning it, has been like slowly following us, even though it's like retreating, but also being like following us. It's like it's the same.
At some point,
one.
it's gonna tap you on the shoulder.
It knows us. Like it's been
Oh.
tasked to deal with us, and then like we become friends, and maybe we make a rom-com out of it.
There you
Thoughts?
go.
A strange. buddy
Don't
cop
think it'll
film.
work.
Well, if we want to apply Borg rules to this, since one of those things have been inside me, it did. Wait, I'm
Yikes.
combining branches.
Ew.
That's a combination of the Borg and something out of Stargate, I think. Let's go on.
Well, it was cleansed out of you, but I guess
So.
it's been.
Yeah, it still was in.
Oh, Dimitri,
Um,
can I get another Constitution save?
Man,
Well,
has it been that much conversation?
While I've been rolling this Constitution save, Does anybody have a vial or something that I can scrape some of this
Kick off
totally
into?
safe resin into?
You just drank a Big Mar potion.
He has a point.
Oh yeah!
I have I have a
Benny,
water skin with no water in it.
Benny.
Excellent.
5.
Ah,
Great.
That's rough.
You have been infected with the seizure disease.
Oh dear.
You have disadvantage on dexterity checks, dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls that use dexterity.
So literally everything I do.
Yeah. It's almost like he saw that you were an archer and adjusted accordingly.
Alright, well, since I now have an empty Big Mar potion vial, aka an empty potion vial,
Mhm.
I'm going to fill it up with resin.
does that take like a steady hand to do? Would you like a mage hand to hold the potion bottle or something?
Can you touch the spear with the mage hand? It sounds like nothing would happen, but that sounds really gross.
What?
I'm so lost.
Don't we still have the mage hand, the hand of the mage, right?
Oh, we
no,
do!
we do.
I'm going to get a vial of resin. It's going into my inventory.
I like the idea that this floating hand is now just hanging, or this hand that I have, this is now.
It's not floating.
It's a trinket on the spear now. We're corveting it up now.
What do I even have on my person at this point? I started with a whistle. You stole the whistle. I had a bone. You stole the bone. What is even on
Where
me?
is the bone right now?
I
think
had it. The blink dog's pointed at Dimitri earlier. I have it. You want it back?
Imagine you have a string around your neck and you just keep replacing it with
The
other
thing.
objects.
Yeah.
So you gave me the bone back and put the mage hand there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Except it's an elven hand or
It's elven.
it's an elven hand.
Mhm.
So it's like half the size of you. I mean, elves aren't that big, but you're like 2.5 feet tall, right?
Yes.
So I do have a question. So there's this crystallized resin that's like on the trees.
It's not having fun with
Before-
us.
Before, well, because I'm shaking over here and I'm like, I need to figure out how to not blow myself up with all this stuff.
I offered my mage hand.
I do want to let you know that you are in fact shaking. You're overcome with shaking. In fact, that's why you have a disadvantage on dexterity checks, dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls that use dexterity.
Right. And we need to get you feeling better ASAP. Chill.
What would happen if I casted hold person but deliberately did a really bad job of it?
It probably just wouldn't work.
Okay, but so there's this crystallized resin, but I also have a water skin of the resin that we collected
You
from
should
the tree.
really take that stuff off of you.
No, I have reasons.
You're a
for all
bomb
this
right
stuff.
now.
Exactly. Totally not trying to make a gun at all.
I mean, no. You're currently a bomb.
Like you as a person.
You, as the seizure-induced person, are a bomb.
Oh yeah, you're full of fungus. So, how flammable are your insides?
Ew.
Like the rest of your insides?
You know, that's what you like to see out of your moving sentient bombs is an inability to maintain any
Would I
kind
have
of
any-
stillness.
Is there any kind of like Can I make a medicine check, like why he's now suddenly got the shakes?
Presumably something that Druid did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like something like, is there anything I could do potentially that could?
Yeah, remove disease, lesser restoration.
Oh, I'm just gonna boop him.
Oh,
with
okay.
Restoration. Stop that. And I can only imagine you're doing that as you're like about to scrape some stuff in, like as shaky as you can be, and it's like falling. I'm like, stop, and it's like, just fine. I wait to the most dramatically appropriate time.
It's very dramatic.
Yep.
So there's this crystallized resin, but I have this water skin of other resin that we took from, or that I took.
You're a
Not
bomb
them.
manufacturer.
Yeah, I get it. You're collecting a lot of dumb shit. Like,
We're all
But
on that page.
is the stuff I had before like a liquid resin, or is it also like this crystallized?
it's
resin?
like It's like a, I guess the consistency of like a glue,
Okay, so it's like a
Ugh.
syrup.
syrupy, yeah,
Okay.
like a slow moving liquid.
Like a sap.
Like
Like a sap.
molasses.
So now I have the hardened crystallized stuff, and I have the liquidy glue stuff as well. Cool. I like it. Totally not collecting these things for nefarious reasons.
Of course not.
What's
I just
the,
hope like one time you never get to actually finishing it, and like by the end you're like, I don't have enough of it, and we just have like storerooms full of just awful resin that could blow up entire villages and stuff.
Yeah, so something we should do is This is actually, we should harvest some of this ironwood so we can we can make a bomb-proof room back at the shop. That I'm not part of, but make it, because clearly exploding fungus makes ironwood walls not just go.
We could make a destruction room. Yeah. Yep.
And just keep
Charge villagers.
you know
Yeah,
what? We
a
should
rage
make-
room, yeah.
Yep.
should-
A rage room.
We should make right now actually a wooden crate and put Dimitri in it, so that when he inevitably explodes, we don't die too. What's the blast radius of all the garbage you've been collecting?
We don't know anymore. It's like a staff of the Magi. You just gotta break it over your knee and just hope for the best. Well, looks like you take 400 damage. All right. Well, guess I just killed a dragon. I'm down at
That
one.
could be a way.
I got Death Ward on. I don't know what to tell you. That's happening. Someone
Oh,
is
man.
blown up via Staff of the Magi in this campaign
Huh.
with
We'll
Death
see.
Ward on. Don't worry.
I just found the newest way to irritate DMs in AL tables.
You're breaking Staff of the
And
Magi.
can,
It's
and,
completely
and can
fine.
it be me from diving from like a second story window on
mean-
somebody?
I like the dramatic effect of you jumping off, breaking the thing over, your Death Ward going off, and then you dying from like 10 feet up in the air and going unconscious. Because the post-blast radius, you go to 1, and then you continue falling, and then... Well, actually, that might stop your fall.
It would
And then
definitely
Death-
cushion it. Yeah, you get
You
some
push
like
it, and you
That's
get some like
true.
uplift from it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you like
Yeah.
break it right at the like right before you hit the
Yeah.
ground.
You have to be under 10 feet, but above like
yeah,
0
it's a very,
feet.
and then you actually will live and not worry about dying.
Ooh.
See, we
Like,
can't-
you gotta aim the staff so it
Oh,
crosses over a log or a stone
Let's work this out.
and just dive. Yeah.
and we gotta summon the horse too, just to make it even worse. He's like, no!
Jesus.
He hasn't despawned. Where is Clyde anyway?
He's in the with
No,
your
in the-
horse at the lumber camp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is.
We left him behind.
Oh, that's right.
You intentionally left him behind.
He's probably already
Same with
pooped
the
again.
ox too.
And if you were worried about, explosive things, I do have these dust of dryness that are full of water. So if I do start to
And
explode,
ice bombs,
they'll
don't we?
explode.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
either
don't
way.
have any of those.
Let's keep walking back to this area.
Yeah.
Can we
Okay,
have the
so
Magi conference.
do
They're
we
always
do we
fun.
agree that we should take out this hub of mushrooms and resin
Oh,
now so it doesn't regen?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So actually, before we do that, you said that this meadow that we were in
Mhm.
is more like was more druidly inclined.
Yeah, so seemingly before this this like resiny influence started, this was like a maintained area. So like you get the idea that maybe like this was a harvest point for ironwood.
I was gonna say like, hey, is there maybe a home? And then like, if the fungus is also adapting, like, are they trying to maintain their life, the life that was happening,
Mhm.
or are they just mindlessly? Are they trying to become sentient?
Yeah.
Oh no, that is way worse.
Who?
Dimitri, can you make an insight check for me?
Insight check. Yes, I can. Because I'm good at that. I'm not good at that with that type of roll.
Would you like to use one of your 5 remaining bennies?
Yes, please.
I think it's the first time we're gonna get through almost all of them.
It's
ever.
true. Because something miraculous happened.
That's true.
19.
19. You look at this like resin that's crystallized at the base of these trees, And it reminds you of something you saw in Torg's workshop. So in Torg's workshop, you saw these like blue pieces of glass that were being used to like they were being like ground down to be used as a regent in creating magical items. And that kind of like crystalline formations of these around the trees looks to be the same kind of like shape and form, but these are like orange and red instead of blue.
Huh.
There's also a very like spooky feeling with these that didn't necessarily exist with the blue ones. But
Well, orange is cooler than blue, and we can of course just hammer it into some things.
I mean, there's a bunch of corruption is the problem.
You get the idea that these are like concentrations of corruption, right? So, whatever like intelligence is causing this, maybe is trying to like make a mockery of whatever created that blue glass, or is kind of trying to create like a substitute or alternative. You get the idea that you could probably make magic items with this stuff if you were trained to do so and had such desire. But you also have the kind of like intuitive understanding that these would not be good magical items, right? Like these would be
guiding bolts.
Well, I don't mean like they would be like crappy versions. I mean they would be like corrupted and corrupting in their influence.
It would be a guiding bolt that goes through you versus
right. They would essentially make you the guiding bolt. It's like some intelligence would be operating upon you as a tool.
You TF into a big arrow and it just like lifts you up off the ground
and it just hovers as it's pointing at the thing.
It just bounces.
So what I'm gathering is that these things are definitely not good. It is lots of corruption, lots of energy that is kind of focused into these things. That is generally bad energy. Yeah.
Definitely necrotic.
Definitely necrotic. Can I collect more?
If you want, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to try to chip away at this crystallized necrotic resin.
No, I'm not gonna
you
do that.
idiot.
I'm not gonna do that.
Should we blow it up?
Wait, whoa,
Everyone?
I have questions before we start blowing things up.
Okay.
The druid's armor.
He wasn't really.
He was clothed.
Oh,
You said he was clothed, and the clothing had the runes.
Yeah, and then he had like it looks like he had some sort of like permanent like natural armor through spellcast, like
A mage armor.
Yeah.
Was I able to grab? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if I have a way to know this. Is there anything special? So you said that the clothing that he's wearing has this mark on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything unique about it, or is it just like a shirt, like a T-shirt with with like the name on it?
I mean, it's a nice cloak, right? Like it's like, I guess like a skin, I guess, duster, for lack of a better.
Would it
like,
be worthwhile for me to take it? Is what I'm getting at.
We'd need to really clean and sanitize these things.
Right. Is there any... Well, that's kind of where I was going with it. Like, does it... I don't have a good mental picture of what the creatures we've encountered look like. The corrupted creatures. They're... the fungus is fully inside them, right? Like, it's just
as far as you know, yeah.
It's not, like, big... So
you...
Would we need to sanitize it and clean it just to, like, throw a shirt on? Like, does it affect stuff that way?
I would. You'd wash your
Well,
hands,
remember
wouldn't you?
the spores, if they're anywhere
Oh,
on
the
that.
spores. Sure. Okay.
So the other
Um,
question I had before you do that,
Sure.
I remember you mentioned there was some sort of crest of the Druid circle that was on the spear. Is there one similar to that on the Druid that I missed?
Yeah, so the spear and the cloak were made by the same
They were the
person.
same one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is the same, like,
Something.
sigil of a circle of the moon.
Sorry, it was a circle. Yeah.
And then, like, it's a stylized version of that based off the creator of these items.
Were they the same?
Yeah, so the sigil is the same.
It was. So, I mean,
Um,
like, it wasn't like, oh, this one's bear and this one's like wolf. It was they were
No,
both
no,
bear.
they're
They're both the
both
moon.
They're the
bears.
same.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
And it seems like there's a certain level of, like, prestige, I guess, for lack of a better term, associated with the sigil that indicates that this is, like, a relatively high-ranking druid. So, like, maybe he is the druid of this forest or of like, he has a domain of his own that he is, like, in protection of. And he might have, like, subordinates beneath him, say, like, a goblin, who work with him under his tutelage, under his guidance.
Would it be? This is, I guess, a question more of ethics for a druid, for a half, what have you. Would it be? Would I consider it unethical to take the cloak, the clothing that he's wearing after we clean it up, of course, with intent to, like, try and bluff my way through, like, trying to pretend
was
that
gonna do that.
I am that I am. Well, this, I mean, it wouldn't fit you.
Is this Bruce?
I don't think this is Bruce. No.
This isn't Bruce. Okay, just want to make sure.
But,
Was
like,
this
I
made
know,
by Bruce?
I know that I wouldn't be able to bluff my way through, like, a higher ranking. Like, I know I wouldn't be able to bluff.
I guess,
my way.
like, this, like, the only thing that the spear and the cloak do is identify the
Set
crafter,
bonus.
right? It maybe, but
Well, I
it
know,
identifies the crafter of the
bonus.
items.
But if a
Let's
goblin,
go.
if one of the folks that we come across, again, I'm overthinking it because that's what I do.
Mhm.
If one of the folks that we come across knew that they were looking, like, one of the people on their side would show up with a spear and a cloak or whatever it is, a duster, I guess, with that seal on
Insignia.
it.
Hmm.
I want to take his clothes.
Yeah.
Take his clothes
But-
then.
Yeah, you want to
So-
take his clothes and impersonate yourself as a member of the rank.
Right,
Yeah,
so
I
So
get
let
that.
me
I don't
let
think
me
that-
let
I'm not
me
wearing
kind
it
of
yet.
let me, like, clear the table momentarily here, right? So, yes, you can absolutely take his clothes. Yes, there's probably a benefit to taking his clothes. You know the spear is magical. There are runes on the cloak. Maybe that's magical too. They
Mhm.
match. Maybe that is relevant. You know also that the fungus works as a hive mind, and it doesn't
Aha.
matter what you're wearing.
Okay.
If you are
Yeah.
not part of the hive mind, it will know that you're not part of the hive mind.
Well, I
Yeah.
wanted to take the clothes anyway because
Mm-hmm.
of what you just said, like the, matchy. But I know that forgot about the hive mind part. Anyways, I do want to.
Minor details.
Sure. What can I do? Does
Dimitri, weren't you able to turn wine into grape juice earlier?
What?
Somebody had the ability to
Oh.
get rid of impurities in something.
Oh,
Well,
purify
I
food
ha-
and water.
I have purify food and drink. This is
Okay.
either of those.
Mushrooms could be food.
I mean, maybe you could soak it and then cast it on the wet cloak.
That's a good idea.
Seems like a stretch, but I can't think of a
Well,
better
if
alternative.
it does kind of work. Let's see if
I've just
reverse.
logicked myself into another cheat, but here we go. I'm gonna say it's fine.
Well, technically.
Oh yeah, I do have the water skin that I did not just give you, so it's still full of water. Because I was gonna give you my water skin for your crazy,
Resin
gun.
collection.
your weird side quest.
Could cast Spirit Guardians on it.
Would it get rid of?
If it's a sentient creature that was on it, and I'm extending the rules on this a
I
little
mean,
bit.
I don't know
And
if
then
the
it would attack
spores.
it?
I don't know if
Not
the spores
friendly.
are a sentient creature.
But since it's not friendly, you know.
Well, if we're stretching spells, I want to use speak with animals and ask them to leave.
It's a
I would
fungus.
Spores are plants in this game.
Yeah, come
Nope,
on,
it's
man.
it's an animal. It inhabited an animal just 5 minutes ago, except now it's soup.
Oh.
Right, because it's a fungus, which is a plant.
Anyways, I actually like the plan that Brian is clearly indicating we do. Where
I stumbled upon
where-
that. That is a thing.
whereby
That was
I-
not a plan that I had for you.
So I'm gonna
Breaking the
empty
But it
my-
is something I will let happen because I
Alright.
think it's neat.
So I would like to empty my water skin because I don't see any water nearby. I don't trust the water nearby, to be honest. So I'm gonna.
We're gonna purify it anyway. What's the difference?
I've
That's
got
That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point.
I've got
So-
a dowsing rod. We can find some water.
Get it from the tree sap. So all right, yeah. So I is
You're a druid and there's a ranger in the party. It will take you 10 minutes to find a water supply in this forest. Like,
so yeah. I'm gonna take this guy's duster, just like we said. I'm gonna soak it with the water from my water skin. Purify said food or water. And then. and then.
okay.
And then start. Well, can we? Would I be able to tell whether this is now safe to wear?
There'd be no reason not to think it was.
Okay, I'll wear it then. I'll put it on.
Okay. That's fine.
Does he feel? Do you feel different, Enix?
You feel purified?
Hold the staff and say another magic word.
I feel very, very damp right now because I
Yeah,
purified
it's
the
probably
water,
chilly.
but it's still very wet.
It's clean water, but it's still very wet.
Well, I'll run around really fast. Well, what's the temperature out? It's the middle of the day. Like, how warm is it?
It's like early spring, late spring. I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna kind of suck actually.
Why don't we just, start a fire?
I've lost track of what time of year it is, if I'm honest.
We would have to light that fire and run really fast. I thought about like lighting a fire to try and dry it off, but I'm a little afraid of.
We don't start the
everything
fire,
else going
though.
up.
It goes on. So, but we should eliminate this hub of fungus here.
Oh, we still haven't
and
gotten
listen
that far
carefully.
yet. Wait a minute. Now my question. Half plates. What? Am I wearing wood now?
Yeah, so you
It's
could like.
ironwood.
So here's the thing: you'll have to do it in downtime, but you could scrap
Well, I got
apart.
tons of that.
You could scrap apart enough of
Out of
this
3
ironwood
sets.
plate out of 3 sets to come up with like ironwood half plate. Sure.
I can only imagine I'm just sitting there like it's just sit like it's like top part, bottom part. I just like don't put on the legs. I'm like half plate.
It's like iron spruce on top, iron maple on the bottom. Like
This set bonus made more sense.
it's funny.
There's your World of Warcraft reference or something.
You get.
Well, that's what I thought that Enix was gonna get by wearing this duster, but
Well, he hasn't
Didn't
attuned
have
to anything yet, so I don't know
Oh,
what to
that's
tell you
true.
guys.
Well,
Like,
That's
I
a good
guess that's
point.
because
We
Because
gotta
we've
get before we
We've been
get home.
spending so much time like overthinking things.
I
I've been
want to
overthinking
hear
things.
the voice of this spear. But before the end of the session, that's honestly all I want.
I don't hear the voice of
Alright,
the spear.
let's-
All the spear
let's-
does is make me smell farts
let's
from the
let's start
underworld.
let's start walking back to sanctuary. But
let's
Jeff,
set the place on fire.
right, I was gonna say I'm just gonna throw a match behind me as we start walking.
I see.
To set the area on fire.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
will we be able to like? So we were to some degree or another able to follow this path.
Mhm.
Will we be able to retrace our steps back to this spot and then?
You know how to get back here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a
There's a
ranger
trail
and a
of
druid in the
ash.
party. It's
Yeah.
fine.
And we have a dowsing rod.
So toss a lit match or something
Oh,
behind me as we
also-
walk away.
You know what? I just remembered the spear functions as a
Gun.
no. I was gonna make a Breath of the Wild reference, but
It's all right.
But you
probably
lost
most of
it.
you never
You lost the
played
lead.
it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
In any event, I will be able to know if we're getting closer to fungus because it'll start to stink more. At least that's the impression.
Oh
I get.
yeah.
That's true.
And the murderous intent will increase aggressively.
Sure.
So does it smell less of stinkiness after we set it on fire?
Yeah, sure does. You guys walk away. You try to look real cool and not look back at the fire. And then the crystallized resin starts to explode and it spooks the
And then you
crap out of
run.
you. And you're like, oh God, we should go. Go.
Isn't Dimitri like trembling the whole way down the?
No,
No, he got...
No.
Oh, we fixed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I was able to light the match easily because you know,
Right.
it's like
Dang, I
really
should have
hard
waited to heal do it then. Just.
If you're like,
Yeah, so you've cleared this this kind of like I guess hub, for lack of a better word, of the fungus. There's a lot of ash, but fortunately most of the lumber here is ironwood, so it was pretty resistant to the fire.
Hey guys,
Yep.
I got a concern that I want to like Brian to step away for, because I feel like it's gonna
No,
happen.
that's not how this works.
Yeah, no.
We do have a chat window and the ability to send private messages.
And I very rarely look at that, so
Yeah, but you're going to now. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna-
No,
I
you could
really
send
do-
private messages.
I really do want to start harvesting this ironwood though, because like that seems super.
We'll eventually.
Well,
yeah,
no,
I
but
agree.
It's like,
We have-
I almost. So my thought before we blew that thing up is like, I was joking about the fireproof crates, but that actually seems like it would be super helpful to make a temporary ironwood shelter, so we could just blow the whole damn thing up while we're inside of it and probably not
You'd
die.
sell bomb shelters.
We could, yeah, but NX, it would be very warm and probably not
Well,
very
we put it
comfortable to
underground.
rest in.
It's like
we-
flash
we-
fires though.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we-
Just to clarify,
Did you just suggest that we sleep in a coffin?
Yes.
Just to clarify, you want to make an ironwood coffin, bury it underground, and start a forest fire here in the
Well, no.
ironwood.
Yes.
And you
but
want to
that-
do this,
no,
and you
no,
want to
hold
do
up.
this as a circle of the land druid.
Hold on, let me explain myself, please. Thank you. So most of what you said is exactly correct.
All right.
We dig a hole in the ground.
Exactly those
right?
things.
Yes. Well, but in addition,
You didn't spend too much time in the poop hole.
Any
But
time in the poop hole
in
is too
addition
much.
to making the coffin with the fire over top of us, we dig out two like adjacent squares, right? I put ice over in that one, right? So we won't cook to death. And then we just lay down in this one, you know, very like open grave style, right? Put ironwood over top of us, light the whole thing on fire, we'll be fine. I see no flaws with this plan, and we should do it immediately.
I'm making my way back to Sanctuary, so I
Down,
There.
down, walking fast. Faces past and you're homebound.
Apparently, Sanctuary.
All right.
is
So
something.
while we're making this walk, I would like to attune myself to this druidic garbage I'm wearing.
Which one, the staff or the
Well,
spear,
the spear
or
seems
the
much more
cloak?
relevant.
Alright.
Oh wait, what all do I have now?
Do it
You have
all
a
at the same
cloak
time.
and a spear.
Do it all at the same time.
Cloak and a spear. Okay.
It takes 1 hour per item, so
How long of a walk is it?
an hour.
Oh. Well, I would like.
I
the
think we're gonna
spear
have to long
Okay.
rest anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
you can chat to yourself about it. Oh, can I look at the shield? Is the shield that I have any different now? I remember I've got the shield
it's
that
still,
I took
yeah,
on
it's still
one-
magical. Like, you still haven't attuned to it, and you don't know what it does. So
I mean, oh, I thought I did. My bad.
no, you didn't. You didn't attune to it. Would you like to
I will-
spend the hour to?
I will take the hour back
Alright.
to tune to this. He hopefully starts yelling and angry. I hope it's like a DeVito kind of angry voice.
The shield is not intelligent and doesn't have a
Damn
voice,
it.
but it does
I'm gonna
operate
give it a
as a
voice.
tensor's floating disk.
It's so fucking random.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you
Wait.
not meet Torg? I like.
Wait.
It's a
is
plus
it- is
one
it-
shield that can be turned into a tensor's floating disk.
Wait, it's a +1 shield?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah. You didn't attune to it.
If only you knew before the battles.
I thought it was just gonna be like a.
I thought you couldn't use the shield because it was too big for you.
Mm-mm.
No.
Why?
Oh.
I've literally got a 19 strength. I can wield
Yeah.
that thing. I can literally get onto it and go.
Yeah,
I
you
did
can
roll
ride
with
it now. It's true. Yeah, it works
can
as a tensive
I-
floating disc.
Can I, since we're in an attunement party,
You don't have it.
is my pearl of
I
power
don't think I like your tone, sir.
able to am I able to reattune my pearl of power to hold a different spell?
It's just a spell slot.
It's just a slide. You can.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it's like the necklace of
Oh,
fireball or something
no.
like that.
Oh my god.
You can change it every time you use the spell out of it. Yeah.
Got it.
I think it's up to 3 levels of spells, right?
It's just one spell slot.
It's
up to
just
the third
one
level.
spell, but yeah, exactly.
Up to 3rd
Yeah.
level.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can change the spell if you want.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
You didn't even have to use your own spells. You can use someone else's spells and cast out of them.
What?
It's
Yeah.
not yours. It's not yours.
You can have somebody else cast a spell and do it and use it.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yep,
Well, no,
that
it's
was
a
just
human
I
item,
didn't.
isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
but I'm going to say that somebody else can cast a spell into it.
Like a ring of spell
Like
story.
I can
Yeah.
capture it, like Mr. Game & Watch can capture other people's projectiles. Hmm.
See, I can't get away with Breath of the Wild references, so you can't get away with Smash Brothers references.
That's a good point. Yep. No, but it's immediately what came into my head. So okay, that's incredibly valuable. I would love.
I
for
don't know why
someone
you
to-
haven't been using it this whole time.
Well, because I keep thinking that I could
Wait,
only use
hold on.
silent image.
Oh.
So-
You put
That's fair.
silent image in.
no, it was actually originally Featherfall, but it was just like, but then I had the ring, and then it was bad, so it was just like, okay.
I like the idea that you have Featherfall in this thing.
Thank
You're
you.
like, I hope I don't.
No, I found a ring of Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. Well, because I was originally going to give the ring to someone else, and we were all going to jump off the tower, and then we walked down anyway. But okay, can someone cast Cure Wounds into this Pearl of Power for me?
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody has a 3rd level spell. for
I do. I
Cure.
have.
Oh,
to.
do-
No,
all right.
I have a pearl of power.
I have 3rd level
God,
Cure
that's right.
Wounds. Do you want 3rd level Cure Wounds all up in your
Yeah,
body?
before we rest, I think that would be great.
All right. What am I casting it on again?
No,
A pearl
it's
of
just-
power.
all you're
Oh.
doing is just putting the.
You're
slot
you're
in.
putting the energy of the spell into the Pearl of Power.
I gotcha. Okay, I do so.
Thank you.
I'm happy we had our talk.
Oh man, I thought it was a personal attunement item, so I was like, it's got to be my spell, and once
Yeah.
I attune to it, that's it.
That's probably what it's supposed to be, but I'm going to be flexible.
Thank
Uh-huh.
y'all.
Enix, after you attune to the spear, you notice this is a staff of the moon, and it holds 10 charges. Each one of those charges can be used for a level of a cure wounds spell. So you can cast up to a 9th level Cure Wounds if you use 9 charges at the same time. If you
Each
use
level Cure Wounds
Mhm.
uses a charge. Okay.
Yep. If you opt to use all 10 of the charges, you can use a wild shape to transform into a dire bear. And notably, there seems to be other magic imbued deep within the spear that you have not gained access to.
Jake and I are frantically typing the same things right,
Right.
now, I think.
Yeah.
Does it recharge?
It recharges, you get a d6 every morning at dawn.
Oh, that blows. You'll get a plus on that. Ugh. Oh.
1d6 charges per
Per day.
morning.
Per morning. Yeah.
Neat. I like it.
Can
other
you?
magic in there? How? So I know that it is my job to figure this out, but how do I find out what other magic's in there?
You attune
The
more?
story
Do I-
progresses.
Do I tune in
Ah.
next week on?
No, stop. No, we need to hear the voice, the angry voice.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to at least get one word out of the angry voice spear during a long rest. It's just be like, "Arr!" and like
Why
that's
does
it.
it have an angry voice? I
I don't
guess it
know,
would
I-
have an angry voice.
I
Since
think
like
it's-
"Arr!" into the fungus.
I can only imagine it's the guy that it's the brick from Mario. It's just I can't remember what it is.
The thwomp.
The flop. He's just like grr, and like that's all I
Yeah.
can imagine. It sounds like it's like grr. Please, please. Or it's glamour,
Fashion
just
and
as a
fame.
spear, like
Yeah.
the angry entity of glamour.
Who knows? You guys get back to Sanctuary. You're gonna take a long rest. I
Yeah.
assume.
Yes.
Yeah. You do so, and we will find out more of what happens with this magic spear and potentially the cloak next time on In the Red.
Woo!
Thanks, guys.
Oh wait, voice.
I didn't say you were gonna get a voice today.
Oh.
No, I said it.
There is magic you have not yet unlocked within the spear.
Its vocal cords. Its
Yeah.
vocal cords haven't been unlocked yet.
Here,
It's true.
wait. Morty, what if I just stab you with it real quick?
No.
Just like in the brain. It'll be telepathic.
What?
Well, okay. We just got a long rest, right?
No,
I've
no,
got
no.
cure wounds,
No,
so I can
no.
stab you with one hand and cure wounds with the other.
I don't think that's how it works.
No.
That's
You're the
not
one
how
who's
any
so
of this
desperate.
works.
You were so desperate to hear the spear that it doesn't speak to even me yet, and I'm the one
Man.
holding it.
Is that a thing you want to try to do, Alex? Do
Which
you want
part?
to try to? Do you want to try to stab Morty with the spear?
No, I would not.
Oh
like
my
to-
goodness, no. If anything, you do that before the long rest, but oh my goodness.
No, I'm trying to find the most efficient way to make Morty hear his friggin' voice.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? No, here's what I do.
Jeez.
In the middle of the night, so we're long.
Are we taking shifts?
Yeah,
No,
We don't
he
need
already
to.
said
We're
we're
in
done with the
sanctuary.
session.
we're done with the
It's
session.
true.
But while we're sleeping,
Yeah.
I take this spear and start kind of floating it in front of your face and whisper in your ear and just I'm the voice of the magic spear.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Or the snoring.
Yeah, I can't hear you of my sleep apnea.
Alex, are you gonna take time during your rest to attune to the cloak also?
Can I do it while I'm sleeping?
No, but you can
You're
do it during
taking
your
shifts.
watch.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I would love to.
Great.
I thought we were in Sanctuary, so we didn't need to.
No,
He's
no, you-
offering
I mean-
us time to attune.
You,
Oh, yeah.
I would recommend keeping a watch regardless of you being in a sanctuary location. but-
Okay, yeah.
Remember, there's at least one goblin still out there.
Is there? There were the one that
There are
died
6
was
beds.
attacked by
There are
Oh.
6 beds. One's gone. We just fought 4 of them.
I may have done bad math. You get the
Oh.
distinct impression that one of the beds is a guest bed.
Ah!
I did very clearly remember that Brian made a point the last session of saying that the one guy who I took the spear off of was attacked by 4.
Yeah, the other bed is a guest bed in case anyone
I remember
visits.
hearing 4 or 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
Alex, you attune to the cloak, and it does have a synergy with the spear.
Ooh.
The
bonus.
cloak gives you the without other armor. It gives you an armor class of 14 plus your dex.
Ooh.
Okay, I like this already because that gives me 1 more AC.
is it with or without shield?
Just armor, so he can use the shield too if he
Oh,
wants.
that got 1,000 times better too.
Nice.
And you get a +2 on your AC when you wild shape.
Oh shh.
Oh.
Plus,
Only when attuned to both the staff and the
And the
cloak.
cloak.
sorry, +2 on what?
On your AC when you
Wild
shape.
shape.
When wild So this clearly
Wow.
wants me to be not human. I like it.
You are a druid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Circle of the Moon set, so
Ooh.
I could be a wolf. Can I howl? Can I turn into a wolf and howl at the moon?
yeah.
You would bark.
Can
at
there
the
be
moon.
two wolves with a moon? Can I be the shirt? You know what I'm
It's
talking
three
about?
wolves.
Anyway,
and
next
three
time on In
wolves.
the Red.
Next time on In the Red, we'll find out what the hell NX is talking about. I have no idea. The shirt
wolf
is
food.
something.
Oh my god! Hang
Three
on.
wolf. It's fine. Thank you so
In the Red.
much for watching In the Red tonight, hanging out with us here on Initiative Coffee Company's Twitch channel. Check us out on Facebook, Patreon, Instagram,
MySpace.
YouTube, Twitter. At our website, initiativecoffeeco.com. Buy some coffee. That's a thing you can do to support the company, the stream, and potentially another cause that is beneficial. Other than that, check out fuzzylogicescaperoom.com. They're doing all kinds of cool stuff. Corporate events, non-corporate events, online puzzle boxes, online escape rooms. They're booking convention-style events now-ish / soon. If you want cool puzzle rooms at your conventions, give them a call. Check them out. They're cool stuff. Trying to think, is there other stuff to go over? I don't think so. That's all. We're gonna stream a little bit more frequently. I'm gonna start doing games and whatnot during the day periodically, maybe 2-3 days a week. 2-3 days a week. Other than that, I think that's mostly it. Stay tuned. We'll see you next. What is next week?
July 1st.
Jeez, it's July 1st. Yes, it's true. I know very well now that next week is July 1st. Yeah, that's not the 4th at all. So we'll be back a week from tonight.
He doesn't want to run for us, it sounds like.
No, I'm just going to be out of town on the 4th, so I didn't know how those days lined up. We will be back next week, and we will see you then. Until then, stay safe, have fun, and until the next time, roll together. Thanks.